YouTube. This is Kirsch with a second video. This one is going to be a challenge to all of those who hold blind faith. This is I'm asking the question, what is the value of blind faith? Why do you hold blind faith? And I've asked this question of many a religious scholar and intellectual, and I have yet to receive a satisfactory answer. Answers usually fall into one of three categories. Either the most predominant answer I've received goes something like this: I want to believe, and it makes me feel better to believe. And while that is a common answer, upon further scrutiny, it really fails to be a morally and properly complete answer, because while it does justify the kind of religion we see in America, such as the Christian community service, the good works, the good deeds, it at the same time advocates and allows people to believe whatever they want to believe. And when you say that you can believe whatever you want to believe that will make you feel better, people do. And as a result, we have beliefs that necessitate the killing of anyone who doesn't hold your belief. And you can't even say, well, I'm justifying good acts, they're justifying evil acts, because they think that what they're doing is a good thing. Good and evil are subjective. It depends on what you believe. So as a result, that answer really isn't the kind of answer that you would like to be giving, because if you defend the philosophy that anyone who wants to believe anything should be able to believe it and act on it, you end up defending terrorists and the kind of hatred and horrible deeds and thoughts that come out of the body of the Christian coalitions against gay marriage and the coalitions like the KKK, etc. The second answer I usually get is because people say, I have blind faith because I don't have to think about why I have blind faith, because it's blind faith, so I don't have to answer why. That's the definition of blind faith, which is really stupid. It's the worst form of logical fallacy, circular logic that I've ever heard. It's sort of like you can't question my philosophy because in my philosophy it says that I don't need to answer why, but you've never actually validated the philosophy to begin with. It's kind of like saying, I know that God wrote the Bible because it says so in the text of the Bible. It's not a valid logical statement. Moving on, we have our third answer, which is, I have blind faith in God because science is wrong, which is bad and horrible on multiple levels, but mostly because you don't have any say in whether scientific consensus is wrong until you've done science. Your opinions don't matter. They don't. Your opinions are, at best, conjectures, which will turn into hypotheses if you end up designing an experiment, which may turn into theories if your experiment satisfies your hypothesis. But until you do that, you have not done science, and as such you cannot make comments about scientific consensus, because science doesn't care about your opinion. It doesn't care about whether or not thinking that there is no God makes you sad. I don't like the fact that science says that there's no real purpose in life. Well, to tell you the truth, I don't either. It would be better to know where you're going, but it doesn't matter. Your opinion and your feelings towards science doesn't matter, unfortunately. So that's not a valid reason either. So I would like responses to this video, please. Responses as to why you hold blind faith, what's the value of blind faith, and please make sure that they don't fall into the three categories that I covered. I'm looking forward to responses.